This is an extremely late intro to the vlog, to the point where it is already 2 o'clock. Yep, 1:57. And I'm just now getting around to talking to the camera. I spent the entire morning doing things for work, and I also like had some YouTube emails to answer to, so that was like kind of my morning. And I guess it kind of goes along with the theme of the vlog because this is going to be like a little productive day in my life. I have a lot of things on my to-do list that I need to check off today, so you know, I guess it kind of like counts. I just wasn't able to show you guys like really what I was doing for obvious reasons. I just got finished. Is that like the right way to phrase that? I'm just coming off of being sick. I feel like that's not a good way to say it either. Basically, in the last vlog when I was talking about how I felt like I was getting sick, I did in fact get sick and literally felt like I got hit by a truck. I was down for the count for 4 days, and today is the first day that I've woken up without a sore throat, without a stuffy nose. Literally the only remaining symptom is like a slight cough, so if I cough throughout this vlog, I'll try to edit it out. And that's like really the only thing I have left. The doctor has no clue what it was. Definitely wasn't COVID. She thinks it might have been strep, but I got put on an antibiotic, and tomorrow's my last day on the antibiotic, but today, the 4th day on it, is the day that I'm finally feeling like, I would say 98% better. Because of the fact that I was down for the count for the past 4 days, I literally haven't been doing much of anything. In fact, I took off work on Monday because I was so sick. Tuesday, I had a half day at work. Yesterday, I was kind of playing catch up with work, and today I've been playing catch up with work as well. So today is the first day where I've actually been able to like get my life together, hence the productive vlog, the to-do list, all of the things. So welcome back to it. I don't know if I said this already, but if you're new around here, my name is Hannah, and if you're not new, welcome back. We have a good time over here. So yeah, let's run through the to-do list together. I'm trying to get better about using my iPad because, to be honest, half of the time I forget that I own an iPad, and it was such an expensive purchase that I need to remember that it exists. So I'm trying to get better about using it for things, especially now that I don't have school anymore. I feel like I'm not as attached to my laptop. Like I really only use my laptop for like random things like emails or YouTube or like editing and stuff like that. I'm not as attached to it because I don't have to do as much school stuff on it. So I've been using my iPad a lot more to like watch videos, do Pinterest, to-do lists. Basically, that whole rant is just to say that we're testing out the to-do list on the iPad today. So let's do like a little rundown of what needs to get done because it's quite a lot. First of all, because I feel like I'm gonna get questions about this app, it's the app GoodNotes. No, it is not free. When I initially bought this iPad, I actually bought the app with it because you can like draw in here and you can make different notebooks and you can pick different like settings and layouts and stuff like that, and I do really like it. It's just basically like a fancier notes app in my opinion. Here's the to-do list. We have a Macy's return, which will happen after work. I need to clean my desk drawers because I literally cannot open half of them because I've shoved so much stuff in them. We need to vacuum. We need to clean the Nespresso machine. And then I already did this last night actually because I was just in the mood to do it, but I was going to do paycheck budgeting, but like that's already been done, so you can ignore the last one. I just left it on there because it felt motivating to check it off, to be completely honest. But the top 4 things are things that like we need to get done today. I did have on here to make a storage unit run, but if you've been watching the vlogs for a while, you know that that makes it onto pretty much every single to-do list and never gets done because I can't carry all the stuff by myself. So of the items on the list, the easiest one and the one that takes the least amount of effort is cleaning the Nespresso machine. I saw like a TikTok trend of people not realizing that you're supposed to clean your Nespresso machine, and I know that you're supposed to clean your Nespresso machine. I feel like every time I order from Nespresso, they always ask me if I want to add a descaling kit in, and every time I go to the physical store in New York, they always remind me to clean my machine, so I knew that was a thing. I haven't cleaned my Nespresso machine since we moved, and since we've lived here for about like 4 months now. But I haven't cleaned the Nespresso machine since we moved into this apartment, so I want to use the descaling kit that I have for it and clean it, because seeing those videos of people cleaning their Nespresso machines did gross me out, and it was just like a friendly reminder that I needed to do that more often. So that's what we're gonna start with. Ironically, I said that this was gonna be the easiest thing to check off the to-do list, but descaling the Nespresso machine is actually not a fun process, and every time I do it I have to watch a YouTube video on how to do it because you have to do the steps in like a specific order. So I'm gonna look up a quick video on how to descale this, and then we're gonna go from there. I just watched this whole video and then realized that this was not the correct instructions for my specific machine. So, back to the drawing board.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling
I feel
beyond.
like this machine is just also overall
We stand
really
on
gross.
the
Like, there's a
opposite
lot of nasty
shore.
stuff on it.
Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. For all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
Okay, sorry for the angle, but this is the best way to do this. I think that I successfully descaled the machine, although I will have to say that my machine started doing some things that didn't happen in the video. It kind of had a mind of its own at a certain point, but the water did start coming out clear at the end, which I think is what's supposed to happen. So I think we're good to go. I don't entirely know, to be completely honest, but it looked right. And I feel like that's all that matters. So I successfully cleaned the machine. Now I'm just putting all the stuff back. One more item to check off the list. It's after work. I had to finish up a few meetings and like some other things that I was doing. And now I'm gonna run to Macy's to check the next item off the to-do list. I just like want this money back on my credit card, to be honest. They're the boots that I showed in the last vlog, actually. I'm returning the Sorel ones. I wore the Sam Edelman ones out the other day when I was walking to urgent care, and I feel like they'll be fine. They may give me blisters to begin with, but I think that I just need to like put band-aids on and wear thick socks and like suck it up. I don't think the Sorels would be any better, and I like the look of the Sam Edelman ones better. So next on the to-do list, Macy's, which is so random, but it was like either return it to UPS or return it to Macy's, and I got them from Macy's. So I might as well just like return it since it's right next to each other, you know? So we're headed out. It's also like literally so cool outside, I'm pretty sure.
I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious fear.
I'm filming this in the bathroom because the dishwasher is running and it is pretty loud, but it is the next day, and I decided to make the productive day like a two-parter because honestly I was so busy with work yesterday that I literally was only able to check 3 things off the to-do list. So I was able to make the Macy's return after work, I cleaned the Nespresso machine, and what was the other thing that was on the list? The budgeting, the paycheck, which I had done the night before. And so the only 2 things left on the to-do list for today, which I'm probably going to do some other productive things that aren't on the to-do list, so I'll just like take you with me through the whole thing. But clean the desk drawers, I really want to do that because I really need to vacuum our floors. They're just so dusty and like gross. Every time I look down, I'm just like, okay, this needs to happen. It's just such a commitment to vacuum because we don't have like a vacuum without a cord, which is such a first world problem, I know, but it's like a matter of like unplugging, replugging, the whole thing. So welcome to the second part of the productive day. It is a Friday morning. I'm very excited for the weekend. I don't even have any plans. I'm just excited to not have to work and also like not be sick this weekend, because last weekend, I kid you not, I stayed in bed all day, every day, because I was not well. I've also decided to stay in my pajamas for a little bit today. It's 10:19 a.m. and I think I'm gonna vacuum in my pajamas. I swear every time I put on this set, I end up wanting to not take it off because it's so comfortable. I'm pretty sure it's like from Target or Aerie or something of the sort, but literally every single time I put it on, it does not come off my body until like noon. I'm also listening to the What We Said podcast because they drop a bonus episode every other Friday. They normally post on Tuesdays, but it is one of the Fridays where they release a second episode for the week. So I'm gonna continue to listen to this while I clean.
To get back the life I used to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest.
It's a few hours later than the first clip. I had like a few meetings and emails and stuff to send this afternoon, so I was focused on work, but now I'm gonna take a little break from work and clean out these drawers because it is the last thing on my to-do list, and to be completely honest, is the most daunting task because of how much stuff is in here. So these are the desk drawers that I have because my standing desk obviously doesn't have drawers attached to it. We got this from Amazon and I do like it, but unless I keep up with it, it gets really cluttered really fast. Like at one point when I first started, there was like a important document drawer, a tech drawer, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it was organized at one point and now it's no longer organized. So I think the best way to do this is to literally take everything out of it and separate it by category. So like tech, notebooks, random activities, stuff like that, and then go from there. So I'm gonna start by emptying it first and then kind of like attempt to figure out a way to tackle it. Actually, I think that I'm just gonna start assigning drawers. Like this drawer is fine. This drawer has all my camera stuff in it, which I did not realize the number of tripods that I actually have. What have I been doing? I literally think that I have short-term memory loss because I do not remember buying this tripod, but this is so handy. It's a little iPhone tripod. Okay. Pause and organize all this stuff and then empty out the other drawers because I'm already overwhelmed. I know, I think my issue with like documents and hoarding shit is that I'm always afraid that someone's gonna come back to me and like threaten to do something to me, but I'm gonna have the evidence to be like, you know? I think that's where my hoarding comes into place with these documents. Oh, my dad wants me to do this stuff. Okay, for the most part we're done. I didn't touch this drawer because it's kind of organized. I know it doesn't look like it, but actually this needs to go in the Christmas box. But there's a method to the madness. Then we have this drawer, tech drawer, computer drawer, miscellaneous like birthday bag, tape, artsy fartsy drawer, and then this will be like my vlogging, YouTube, social media drawer. So I'm glad I was able to do that. Okay, and the last item has been checked off, so we're officially done. With that being said, it's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm gonna finish up with work, and then I'm going to Manhattan tonight. I'm planning a trip with a friend, and then we're also gonna get espresso martinis after. So I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Also, I need to redo my hair.